Hi, this is Chris. Today I'm working on my December daily gratitude journal, and this year I'm doing a winter theme. This is my journal from the last 2 years, and I did a Santa Christmassy red and green theme. This lasted me for 2 years, so 2020 and 2021. And I filled it up. Every day I wrote in it. I wrote what I was grateful for and what was happening. I pulled out all the bits and pieces. These are ones that I fussy cut last couple years. These are very Christmassy. I picked out a few of those, and then some different from a different paper pad or kit. There were these little square images that were nice, and frames. Some leftover stamps from a digital kit. So these are, some are cutouts from scrapbooking paper, but these right here were from a little winter kit from Tuesday morning. And I don't know if this is true with all Tuesday mornings, but last spring, the Tuesday morning in the city north of me stopped carrying craft supplies. I was really disappointed. I walked in and there was about a couple of feet of shelving left of stuff they had for sale. There was no choice at all, really. Got everything sorted out, some journaling cards and items like that. And now I want to think about the cover. And I'm thinking this is a little photo I took of a Christmas card that my cousin drew with color pencils. And I wanted to reduce the card. I don't want to use the original card. I want to reduce the card, and then I thought maybe I would cut it in a circle, put it behind this doily. I thought that might be pretty for my winter journal. This is Buddy. He's my pal. He's my buddy. And he likes to sit under the hot lights, and it's been a while since he's bothered me on my craft table. And I was gone most of the day, so he's kind of lonely, I think. So can we work around you, Buddy, until you get tired of sitting there? So I picked out this blue paper, but it's very blue. So I'm going to try just sort of softening it up with this. But he will get tired of sitting there in a while. His attention span isn't all that long. And I don't know how I'm going to glue the plastic. I'll have to see what glues I have that I can use to glue that plastic on there so it won't show. I got up to get my glasses, and Buddy followed me and went back in the house. Okay. So, now this snowflake needs to be defined. Maybe I should use a tea-dyed. That's pretty. got some frayed burlap, which I don't think I've ever really used. I've misplaced my vintage photo distress ink, but I have distress oxide. See if that works. Sometimes I push the record button and I forget to check that I'm turning it off or turning it on. So I've already gone through these edges with vintage photo distress ink, and I just went all the way around like this, front and back. I could put a little bit on the spine too, just to kind of quiet down the bright white, make it a little more subtle. And then we need some sort of thing on the front. On this one, it had a Merry Christmas as part of the graphic, and then the December that I cut from Edith Holden calendar. So what can we do for this one? Let me look at my stash. In part one of this video, I showed the kit that I purchased from Saguaro Sage, which included this paper. It included this plastic doily, and it included a lot of this embellishment pieces. It also included this, which I thought I could use as a wrap. It's wired ribbon, so I don't really have to tie it in a bow. I can just twist it and it would hold it together. So I've got a little extra to work with. I thought maybe I could put something like this on here. It's kind of glittery. I'm not really a glittery person, but sometimes it's fun to be a little glittery. Put it down here. I guess I'll use these. I have some smaller scissors, but they've disappeared. So if I cut anything with wire on it, this wire is pretty soft, but if I cut anything with wire on it, I try to cut it down at the base of my scissors, because this is the part of the scissors I use a lot. And if the wire damages the scissors, it would be down here somewhere. So I'm going to cut this in a ribbon shape. Maybe I'll just take the wire out, because I don't need it to have a wire right now. Take the wire out. All right, now cut this in a bit of a ribbon shape. and I have some Fabri-Tac I can use for that. And glitter's getting everywhere. Okay, I want to see if there's a sentiment in that came with my embellishments that I can use. Well, I want something that says December. That's what I want. So I'm going to go to my computer and I'm going to make something that says December. I printed out some possibilities. So I think I'll use this on the inside and I'll use one of these on the outside. And I found a Kavna icons. It has little Christmas birds and some trees and a snowman and a ornament, and then Bodoni Ornaments has these images here, and this is American Typewriter, and this is Bodoni Bold, and this is Bodoni Regular, and this is Bodoni, no, this is all Bodoni Regular and Bold, and this was, can't remember. Anyways, it's a standard font. So, I'm thinking, cut this down. And I'm going to give that a little bit of blue. To bring it in with the blue on this top part. Give it a little bit of winter blue. Snowtime blue. And now I'm thinking about rounding the corners. I have this small corner rounder. And there's our cover so far. Now, that helped to stiffen up the cover. You'll see it's just one layer of cardstock, but this helps to stiffen that up. And so now I need to cover up this upside down part. I thought this would be pretty. Christmas washi tapes here. Okay, now we need to cover up this upside down pocket. I used up all my 2s on 20 and 21. I could have just put 120 on there. And then 21, so I don't have any 2s left. I've got these 2s. So I could do 22 with that. And I guess I could do 23 with that. I'll put a link at the end of this video on making this, because this is made from a paper sack. If you missed part 1 of this, I talk about this a little bit more. This is made from a paper sack, and so it actually has like a double cover, so you have pockets here for picture Christmas cards, and then at the back it folds out and there's 3 more pockets, so this can go in here and here and here and here and here and here. So I really like the way that one came out, and that's just made from a lunch size paper sack. But you have to cut it in a certain way to get it to work that way. Isn't that cute? I like that. So I'll make a couple of pockets, and then I'll make a couple of gratitude journal cards, and you can see how that I will be using my journal through December. The digital kit I used in this book, so these pages here, these come from Irresistible Prints, and it doesn't I don't see a name for this particular digital. I think it's something like Woodland Winter or Woodland Christmas. Okay, now I can't put this on top of the owl, can I? What I may do is use the foxes instead. Let's see. Maybe I'll do that and I'll just cover up this little squirrel. Leave the owl. So when I do these kind of pockets, I like to put the bottom flap on the outside so that when something is tucked in here, it's not as likely to get caught on that flap if it's not totally glued down, because the side gusset will guide it in there. And I don't want it too close to the center of the book. It makes it too bulky. So again, on this one, I put the bottom gusset on the outside. So that's the first thing I do when I start a page. And I use these folders to store my printables. I put the large pieces in here, and then I can put smaller pieces in this little pocket here. It's called a CD report folder. So if you're in an office where you use CDs to save data or whatever it is they do, you can put your CD in here and you can put your report that goes with it in here. But I think they're great for digitals, and I get those on Amazon. So anything I'll use, I'll put in the description below in case you're looking for something like that or want to investigate it further. You can check it out. Now, I might want to use some of these. So those would be my pockets for December 1st and December 2nd. So I need to number the days, and I still haven't decided quite what I'm going to use. Here I have my porch prints, and she has these other Christmas pages. I just printed out the ones I thought I might use for this. So I was thinking of using some of these tape measure things for my days. I got days 1 through 10. Here I've got days 1 through 20, although they're a little bit small, so I might use a couple of those. And put those away. And then I put the name of the Etsy shop right here. And then I hang these in a banker's box in hanging file folders. One of those cardboard banker boxes. So in my December daily last year, I used Aunt Dot's paper designs. These look like postage stamps, and they've got the different days of the month on it as if they were postage stamps. And I got, this is the Junk Journal Studio. We've got Christmas words. But we also have these wreaths with the numbers in them. And I printed these out a little bit smaller, so I might use those. These are Vintage Studio 717, and I reduced these. They're actually bigger than that, but you can print them out at different sizes. She might even have them different sizes on her digital. I can't remember. So I need day 1 and day 2. So I've got the choice of these. I've got a choice of these. I've got a choice of these. And then I've got a choice of these. So I kind of like this, the color of this one, so I think I'll do that for day 1. This is printed on 28-pound paper, and then for day 2 is kind of plain, has this tea dyed with the blue in it. By the way, this came out so nicely. I made a digital with some of these tea dyes where the blue ink from the graph paper dissolved and mixed in with the tea and made this really pretty color on here. It's very small, so I think I will back it up with one of these tickets. I have these Fiskars stamp scissors. They make the perforated mark or cut. And you want to get the flat part on the outside of the stamp. It's hard to match up the corners, but it has that nice look of a real stamp. So the next part I'll do is I'll make some gratitude journal tags to put into these pockets. When I first started making a gratitude journal, I made my own tags and stuff, and so I decided to make a kit out of it. And this kit has 14 pages, and so it has 2 different size pages that you can use to make a journal, a full-size journal, or to add into any other journal. And it comes in black and white, and it also comes in with a tea-dyed background. So there's 2 of those. Then there's quarter page. You can cut them like this and fold them into a small pocket-sized journal. I've done this with a greeting card. I put these, I bind these into a pretty greeting card and decorate the cover. And it makes a nice gratitude journal. And those come in black and white and tea-dyed. And then, excuse me, there's tags. So these are the large tags, and there's 4 to a page. And you can glue these onto something, and like I'm going to do in my book. And they also come with different colors of tea-dyed images from my own tea dyeing. And then there's also a page of small tags. This is the size I'm going to be using. I'll be using this one here. And so these are all with the same different kinds of tea-dyed backgrounds. And then it comes with journaling prompts. So if you're new to gratitude journal or any kind of journaling, here are prompts for home life, creative life, community life, personal life, outdoor travel life. Here are quotes that you can add to your journal by some famous people. There's 21 quotes on there. Another 21 on this page. Some more on this page. Some little doodads that you can cut out and use. And 15 thoughtful quotes about gratitude. And then also 2 dyed papers. These are both eco prints. This is a blue cup flower from my neighbor's garden, and then this is a maple from my own garden. So all those pages are included in my kit. So I've been using my own kit now for 3 years, and this will be the 4th and 5th year to use this kit. I'm going to use the page from my kit, the tags. And then I'm going to use these pages from Calico Collage. And this is another winter themed Christmas journal pages. And here's one I've already cut out. These are printed a little bit smaller than that one. I think this will fit on here, so I'm going to, these are printed on 28-pound paper. I just get it at Walmart. It's a regular copy paper, but it has a little more firmness to it. Cut out my tag. I decide where I want it to fit. I want the fox on there. My Uhu glue got a little hot over the summer and it's been kind of goopy ever since. It's really weird. It's like stringy. Did you ever have that happen? Put that on there. Let that dry for a minute. And I'll cut out another one. And I think the squirrel's too big. And these are too small. This one's big enough. Snowflakes would just fit on there. I could print this one out smaller next time. I think I'll use this one. It's a little bit short, but I can remedy that. So I think I'll trim this right now so I know where to glue it. Put these with my journal so that I can continue making them through the month. I'll make perhaps a week's worth at a time, and then I'll wait till the next week to make some for that week. My journal's ready to start on the 1st of December. We'll go through it just quickly. So I have started backing some of the gratitude tags. I just used this digital of some old music, and I will disperse those through the book. And I'll keep the ones that I make in here. And any picture Christmas cards that come in the mail I can stick in here after Christmas. So this is how I would do a page. Here it says 1, so that's December 1st, and 2 for December 2nd. And I would journal in here. I could I'll take the tag out. I could journal all in here, and I can add any little things that I want to paste in. On the tags, on the back, it says today, and there's a space for you to write the date, so December 1st, 2022. Then it says, I am grateful for, and then here you can put what you're grateful for. I'm grateful for family. I'm grateful for friends. I'm grateful. You can put a particular friend, and then you put because, and then you explain why you're grateful for that person or that thing or that event in your life. And then that's a little private message there, and you can tuck that in like this. And so each day will have a pocket and a tag. They won't all be this kind of pocket like I showed you in that other one. Some of them will be a piece of paper folded over. or something different. And so I've done pages 3 and 4, and I need to back these. And so those are the kinds of things that I will enjoy doing as I journal my day, and then I'll make a tag for the next 2 or 3 days, and just have fun putting those together. And so that's where I'm off. I have almost the first week done. And then have this little shedding glitter band that I can use to hold it together. There, it looks like a bow, but it's not really a bow. So thanks for watching, and have a great day crafting. Bye-bye.